it's Beck. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know what's going on with my hair today. I just washed it, so good for me. So today we are going to be doing some ghoulish type makeup for Halloween. So if you're interested, stick around and we will get right to the video. Alright, I'm going to switch over to voiceover for this part. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to exfoliate and wash my face completely and trim my eyebrows really quick. Alright, so now that I've done that and trimmed my eyebrows, I am going to go ahead and put on my wig cap and my bald cap. Alright, so now that I have those things on, I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face, starting with a lip balm. And then I'm going to use an unscented lotion and moisturize my entire face really good. And then just letting that dry. Alright, next I'm going to take this Smashbox primer and just prime my face with it. Again, letting your face dry afterwards is really important. And this will prep your face because we're going to be wearing a lot of makeup today. Alright, so now I'm going to use my color corrector. I will link a video down below on how I did the color correcting if you are interested. Alright, so now that everything is color corrected and my skin is very smooth, I'm going to take a very dark eyebrow pencil and a spoolie, and I'm going to brush out my eyebrow hairs, and then I'm just going to map out where my eyebrows are going to go. So I just make lines at first just to see where they're all going to go. And then going in a triangular type form here, I'm just going to map my eyebrows out here. And then just kind of fill them in afterwards. If you mess up a little bit on this part, that's okay, because we're going to be doing our foundation last, and then we can correct all of that later. And again, on the other side, go ahead and just map that all out. Again, going in a triangular type shape. When in doubt, just kind of follow your own eyebrow. Alright, so next I'm going to take a black eyeshadow and an angled eyebrow brush. And I'm just going to lightly pick up a little bit of that and go over all the brown and make it really dark. If you mess up, again, that is okay. We are going to fix it later. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking some cream paints. These are $1 at the party store. And I'm actually just going to be using white, red, black, and vampire blood. Make sure you get vampire blood. And then you need a little bit of water and some paint brushes. And we're just going to squeeze a little bit of that white cream paint onto a little plate. And now we're just going to take a little paintbrush here, dip it into the water, and then dip it into your white cream paint. And very evenly just kind of spread that all over your face. Don't get it too thick. And then once you spread that all over your face, you want to make sure that it's dried completely. So as you can see, the cream paint will kind of smear and make some lines here. And we don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this white lipstick. It's kind of oil-based, so that's why I'm using this. You can also use an oil-based paint and kind of go in the opposite direction of the streaks, and then it'll just smooth everything out. And then just kind of going by the eyebrow area here. And as you can see, it's getting really, really smooth as I'm kind of putting that over the white cream paint. All right, so once you've done that, you can see it's really full coverage. If you would like to use a white foundation instead, I will link that below in the description box. And now I'm just kind of spreading everything out with my finger and just making sure that everything is super smooth for when I put on everything else. So I'm just taking a little eye brush here and just kind of making sure everything's smooth around the eyebrows. And I'm going to take this NYX Finishing Powder HD and take a big fluffy brush and just kind of dab that all over your face. Don't swipe, always dab. And this will set everything into place. Alright, so now we're going to take a black cream paint and a red cream paint and put that onto our plate. And this is the part where you're really going to need your water. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our brush again and dip it into the water and then dip it into your black paint. And then just kind of dabbing that in a downward motion. Make sure that you leave a pretty dark spot along your hairline. And just dab, dab, dab. You're gonna go down to your temple. There we go. And it's pretty dark. And then while it's still wet, that's when we're going to want to put the red cream paint on over it. And it's okay if it's a little bright, because I'm gonna show you how to even all of that color out. And you're gonna want to stop at just before your hairline, leaving a little black show through along your hairline there. All right, and before it dries, go ahead and take a burnt orange eyeshadow and your big fluffy brush and dab that all in there. And that's gonna even everything out. Make everything smooth, and it even kind of splattered down on my forehead, which made a really cool effect. And then I just kind of brought that onto my cheekbones, kind of like a blush. And then I took it again and just put it all over my neck and just blended it all out with this big fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to take a blush brush and pick up some black there and just put it in the corner line there. And then take your big fluffy brush and again just kind of blend that all out using a dabbing motion. Alright, so now we're going to do our eyes. You're going to want an eyeshadow brush and some black eyeshadow and just kind of make some triangular shapes here, leaving a little bit open in the corners so that we can put some white eyeshadow in there and kind of ombre it out. And then just kind of bring it along down the underneath of your eye. And that'll give it that creepy effect. Okay, now we are going to take some white eyeshadow here and put that in the corner of your eye and just kind of ombre out the black. Alright, now we're going to take some black cream paint and water and just kind of put that in the bottom corner of our eye in a dabbing motion. And then I'm going to take a burnt orange eyeshadow and put that along down the underneath of my eye, kind of blending out that black as we go. All right, next I'm going to take in eyeliner and just kind of, you know, put that in the waterline there and outline my eyes. All right, next I'm going to put some fake eyelashes on. And then now I am going to, oh, there's the eyelashes there. And now I'm going to take some black cream paint and a lot of water, and this is where we're going to start dripping the black cream paint down our face. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you'll see as long as you use plenty of water, it'll just kind of drip down your face. If you accidentally put too much onto your face, that is okay. Just kind of keep picking up water and putting that on your face. And then on the outer corner, I'm going to just kind of go down halfway there. Again, just picking up as much water as you can and diluting the paint. And then for the lips, I just picked up some black cream paint and I'm just putting it just in little places on my lips. And then dripping that black cream paint again with water down the sides of my mouth. Again, if you mess up, that is okay. Just pick up that water again and just kind of drag it in a downward motion. All right, last we are gonna take some vampire blood and then just drip that down your face. If you want it to be really drippy, again, just mix it with some water. All right, so the last thing I did was I just put on this wig. I decided to go with the blonde wig instead of my black wig. And then I just kind of pinned up the sides. And I think it turned out so cute. Ooh, it's showing right there. I got this wig from rockstarwigs.com. I love their wigs. They're amazing. They're not that expensive. I highly recommend that you buy from them. And yeah, so the last thing I did want to show you guys is I forgot to do underneath the eyebrow, so I'll just show you really quick. I'm just going to take that same white powder and just dust it under the eye. Sometimes I'll forget things. So, yeah. That is the finished look. Yay! I think this turned out so cool. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!